Hello, my name is Michael Evans,
Richard Joey.
And Richard Chilton.
and we are doing our final opinion video because we did our final playthrough video, and that playthrough video was of 7 Dwar7s Fall. This time with 78% less chewing.
And technically we're just going on hiatus, but it would have to have some sort of ambition on the part of one of three of us to do something, because he's the guy that's done everything, all the editing, all the filming.
Not me.
Yeah, no,
I
and yeah, one of the three remaining of us would have to show some ambition or something like that. So
And have more time. I'm not allowed to clone me again.
yes, so yes, this is probably
That's
the
what
last
happens. You get a player active if you do that.
one.
Because
Yes.
the columns always go badly.
Yes.
Always.
So
Speaking of,
yes,
so we've played 7 Dwar7s Fall again. This time we played it with the expansion races. We orcs, the half-bloods, the elves, and the
Ogres.
crystal
Crystal dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
I
orcs.
Oh, I meant ogres.
Yes.
I meant ogres, not orcs.
Yes.
I would have been much happier with the
Yes.
orcs, but ogres are cool too.
They're the
And
same thing.
The half-bloods are half ogres, half trolls, because that makes sense.
Because, they like to get freaky like that.
And the crystal
No, they don't. That's why she was kicked out. But
I know, she
still.
liked to get freaky like that.
So, anyway, each of us were playing separate races with separate abilities. Some of us had better abilities than others. I think it all balanced out in the end.
I think Player X's abilities were pretty kick-ass. If
Yeah,
You
if
got the
didn't
cards
play it
right. No, well, you kept getting all the cards that he should have been getting. Like,
Because the two
screw
of you-
you card, screw you card, screw you
Well,
card.
really, I think the half-blood. When I cut the half-blood, I knew I wasn't going to win. Now I'm not. Now, like I said, that you might. Like I said, you could probably win, especially if you played well. But I knew going in that I wasn't going to be playing well. I was just going to be kicking Player X and maybe Richard Hovey.
In the end, at the very last moment, I defied everyone and won.
Yes. Well,
Because
basically,
they never saw it
But
coming.
if you want to see the player through, you can.
Yes.
There'll be a link down in the comments below.
so the new races add to the game because it gives you special abilities, and everyone's not doing the same thing, the same card setup.
Before we get into that, so basically what 7 Dwarf is you have a hand of kingdom cards, and you play the kingdom cards down, building up kingdoms. You'll also have little meeples, usually dwarves. In this case, we had other races, but you can put kingdom cards down, or you can put your meeples down, or you can move your meeples as long as it's not blocked by a wall. And so basically, that's what you do. You're trying to build your kingdom. You're trying to collect rubies and collect gems, so you can go and buy supplies, so you can survive, to help you survive the winter.
Yes.
So basically, what you're doing is you're trying to get ready for the winter, and the person who's most prepared for winter is going to be the winner.
Now, when you put the cards down, they will have walls on it to block one way or another, or some of them have corners. And as long as your kingdoms are connecting, everyone scores the same for that.
In
The first time we played today, everyone was connected. This time, 2 people connected, 2 people connected.
Now, if you're playing the specialty races, there are certain cards that have -2 points. If like the ogres, the -2 points are worth +2 points.
Yes. So if he's playing that race and he links everyone's kingdom, everyone gets a lot of negative points from his cards, and he gets all the positive points from their cards.
And the half-blood race does not get a kingdom.
No, but they do get other bonuses. Like I say, each race gets bonuses. It's more or less evened out, I think.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to strategy.
I think the half-blood are a bit hard. You're less likely to win, but I find them a lot more fun to play, because most of it cards are negative cards that make other people's kingdoms negative. And then, like I say, you're going in. You can take on monsters from spaces other than monster cards, and
Basically, his cards, if he can link everyone's kingdom together, means he gets the lead on the point cards from the board. There's also gems you have left over, and the various missions you've done. Once you have that, you basically total all the points and see who's won. When we played, it was a very close game. I believe 2 points separated.
Very close between 2 players.
Yes.
Could have been more, but you decided.
Very distance for others.
It was very close between 2 players and very close between 2 other players with third.
But like, I love this game. I really do.
It's a fun one.
Yes.
And I almost passed it out when I first seen it because it was just this little game with some meeples and some cars. And I'm like, no. But they had some other really cool looking ones. Like it's really cool space looking ones. So I bought those 2, and they said, well, here, you bought these 2, take this one free. I'm like, sure, thanks. I've played this dozens of times. I think the other 2 I may have played less than half a dozen times combined. Not that they're not fun games, it's just this one is so much more, it's so much fun. Like 7 Dwarfs Fall is so much fun.
There are basically 2 strategies. There's the screw you, where you attack the other players. Then there's the I'm just going to keep my head down and try to win.
The thing about the screw you tactics is it costs you just as much to screw someone else over as it hurts them.
Yes.
So basically, you're not really. So basically, you gotta think, okay, do I really want to do this, or should I put that off to the side and then work on this, which will actually help me?
Now, one of the new cards that were added to the game by one of the expansion races really helps the screw you school, because you put down 3 meeples and you get 2 ogre cards as opposed to putting down 2 meeples and getting 1 ogre card. And that really helps the screw you philosophy. There's 50% less to do.
Yeah, I ended up getting only ogre cards when I had nothing left over to do. I was like, well, I got an action, might as well put one guy there. Next round later on, no. 3 rounds later, I finally get an ogre card. I get the same damn ogre card each time. And all it does is remove his guys from attacking a monster, which is hilarious.
Well, not different. It could be any tile.
Especially at the end game. I'm gonna take
Slap
out this
you.
monster. No, you're not.
Smack you with his box. Take you.
I had another one too, but they're just saving it just for the end, just in case.
Yeah, I ended up yelling and swearing a few times in the video, and
Yes.
anything that can get me doing that is a good game.
Oh yes. Anything that will get them doing that and play again another time.
Yes,
is a
yes,
good
yes,
game.
yes. That's an important factor. And maybe we want to, and I want to play again right afterwards. It's a good game.
Yes.
And this one, although I played it one time, and so someone had all the things connected, and someone played this thing so you can't mine, and then so you couldn't do anything there. So I would put a thing down to block off the kingdom so you can mine somewhere. Someone put another card down to
Block
connect
mining.
it all again. Finally defeated that monster. Someone put another monster down and stop it. I almost flipped the table.
Yes.
Now, the thing about this is I've cut with a few different groups. Like this group, Cards and Boards, and with my wife and on our Sunday group, picked up really quickly. I played it with other groups, one other group, and like I said, I don't think they understood the game by the end of it. But I assume that was because they were drinking. They weren't quite 3 sheets to the wind, but there was 1 sheet and a half fluttering. I figured maybe because they were drinking.
Yeah, dwarven game you gotta drink with.
But then I was teaching to some other people. They had a really hard time, but they liked it, so we played again. One of the players, his 9 or 10-year-old son came along. I explained it to him. Throughout the game, the two adults that were playing, 2 other adults that were playing would ask questions. The 9 or 10-year-old was explaining the game to them.
Yes.
So I don't know what it is. Some people get it really quickly, other people don't.
It depends on what your expectations is from a playing down cards and building kingdoms that way. I can see someone trying to insist that, no, wait a minute, that's my card I laid down, why are you counting it? Things like that.
And it's just like a lot of weird little things that people cannot grasp. So it's one of those things where it seems that you're either going to grasp it quickly or you're going to have a really hard time with it. And I have no idea why. But then again, that's because I don't want to grasp it quickly.
Mm-hmm. That's because you have a mind like a 9 or 10-year-old.
Apparently.
Well, basically,
you're an innocent.
yes, that's what we were gonna say.
Yes.
It's a fun game. Buy it, love it.
Yep.
Is there a 7 Dwarves Winter?
Yes. We actually have played through 7 Doors
We
Winter.
did?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
This 7 Doors Spring is going to be coming to Kickstarter soon, and I am going to be backing that. That's going to be an instant back for me.
Now, for those who would like a summary of 7 Dwarfs Winter, monsters are attacking the dwarfs, and the dwarfs have to kill the monsters before they're all wiped out.
It's collaborative, not cooperative.
Yes.
Like, you gotta work together. There's gonna be one winner. Everyone can lose. The proper way to look at Seven Dwarfs Winter is, if you survive, everybody wins a little bit. One person wins a lot, but everybody wins a little bit if you survive.
Yes. And my problem with playing that game is I always go from, it takes me 1 or 2 turns too long to go from the, we have to help save everyone together to, oh, I'm supposed to be grabbing my own stuff now.
Yeah. Because there's a point when, you go from, okay, everyone's gotta work together to, okay, I don't have to work together so much.
Yes. I'm
But,
always a turn or 2 behind in that game.
So it's a good game. Buy it.
Good game, good series.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for spring.
Mhm.
And then when summer comes out, after spring and summer come out, apparently he's going to do his thing where you can play them all together in one big game,
Mhm.
which is
Ooh.
going to be awesome.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Still like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Who knows, maybe 5 or 10 years from now we'll get that magical 1,000 subscribers and actually see some revenue from this channel.
Are we getting a chance like, what the hell? Why is Google sending me money?
VR systems. What the frig? Why
That's
am I playing
scary.
an elf?
Yes.
Who's that fat guy? That's Playrex.
Great way of disguising being post.
That's
Yes, we're going to describe being post to you now. We call him Player X, but most people call him Bean Post because he's about 6'8" and skinny as a rail.
And on that note, thank you for watching. It's been a great 3 years. We appreciate all the support.
Yes, and we appreciate all the comments, all the likes, and even the dislikes.
Yep.
we have dislikes?
Yes, we do.
I gotta pay attention.
You
See,
never
I
even
don't
watch our
do
videos.
shit. That is a lie. I have watched 2 videos.
You have?
I
Of
think-
ours?
Of ours.
Okay. Not just YouTube, just ours.
No. I spent a
Okay,
lot of time on
okay.
YouTube. It's just not our videos because I played them.
And special thanks to that person who went through all of our legacy playthrough of Betrayal and corrected each and every mistake we made.
That was an ordeal.
That was wonderful. That you can watch our videos and see what not to do because somebody commented and pointed out all of our mistakes. That's wonderful. Comment on all of our mistakes that way.
Yep. I mean, if people want to learn from us,
Or learn what not to do.
that is probably the best thing to do. So, like I said, you watch our videos if you know what you're doing.
That's what
Write
my
out
wife says.
everything. Comment on everything we did wrong, so other people can go through, watch the video, and go through the comments and say, okay, that's what they did wrong. That's what they did that I'm not supposed to do, and that's what they did that I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Awesome! Now I know how to play the game.
Yep.
Again, thank you for watching.
Go out wide. Thank you. Goodbye.